Well, our fiance is now solid gold, and
She's
we
gotta be
now
worth a
have
lot by now.
Over from the battle.
Goodness gracious.
Ouch.
Ow, careful there with the glowing ember. Hey, chicken. Just don't make eye contact. Just keep walking. Don't make eye contact with the chicken. Explain later.
Let's not and whatever you do, refrain from putting a pulley on it.
Nope, we learned our lesson once before. So, I guess conveniently enough, we happen to be right next to a giant voodoo swamp, which, again, thankfully for this game's logic, means that once again we'll be meeting with a familiar face who happens to always move when
who's
we're
that up
moving.
there?
Hey! You're back!
Got us with a jump
Oh,
scare.
it's just you again.
Just your most terrifying image of evil revisited.
Yeah, right.
I bring you warning.
Guybrush
from the
just wants
infernal
nothing to
realms.
do with this
Do
thing.
not
Just
go farther into
leave.
the swamp. Turn back. Turn back. Darkness will envelop you.
I will say, whoever's voicing him had a hell of a time.
Oh, he
Get all
did.
the way up
Danny
there.
Duck is actually... Danny Duck's actually been a reoccurring voice actor in a lot of LucasArts
Alright,
stuff,
we bunch
and
those
I
weird
want to
movies.
say he stuck around with
Tell me on shore,
Telltale
put me on
even
top of this
before
like
he
all
got with
time. They were
Tales,
so
but I'm not sure. I'd have to look deeper into that.
Do you need me to help you down?
Yeah, he did return. He did return to voice Murray in Tales of Monkey Island.
Foolish
Hey.
mortals. I am Murray, the all-powerful demonic skull.
Yay,
Okay,
Murray!
just thought I'd ask.
Don't get me wrong, I do appreciate the offer.
Okay. So,
Do you know anything about lifting curses?
yeah, we got a big curse
Oh,
problem.
right. I know a lot about lifting curses. That's why I'm a disembodied talking skull, sitting on top of a
Yeah,
spike
that's
in
a
the middle
good
of a swamp.
point.
You seem bitter.
I'm sorry, it's been a rough day.
Alright, it's okay, bud. We'll get you
I'd
through
love to
it.
stay and chat, but I gotta go.
Yeah, alright. Let's go on and meet the grand liar herself. Or, not liar, than the stealer of credit. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. N. Brio!
What?
It's a joke,
It's a
cause
She
voodoo
steals
pen.
credit.
yeah.
How cute. A paper voodoo doll.
Oh.
Yeah, what he means to say is the voodoo lady's back.
Oh,
What a relief.
I guess it was actually working somewhere.
Huh?
Let me, hang on a second.
You're not gonna do. Oh
Sure,
god,
it
you're
won't
not
do
doing this.
anything. After all, it's just a paper voodoo doll.
Yeah.
Oh, the pain.
He's back.
Huh.
I don't need it. It's just a toy.
Oh, that's right, I kept the pin. Okay, so I just did a little pokey stab. Thought I just jammed it in again. Gumball. Wait, how's there gum in this game?
Admiral Sweetum's Bit O Jerky Bubblegum. 5
Jerky?
cents.
Jerky flavored bubblegum. Eh.
This bag of nickels feels light.
Whatever. Do the old cheap way.
I'm sure they'll take him.
Wow, I got a whole pack of gum.
Nice.
Oh, great. I guess.
Yeah, inflation was a weird thing. Okay, let's pull this alligator's tongue and that'll summon her.
It's the alligator's tongue, and it's still moist.
I don't care. Pull it.
Oh my.
Pull the tongue.
Oh, there she is.
Hey! Voodoo lady!
Oh, nice wig.
If that even is a
Don't I
wig.
know
got
you
like
from
a-
somewhere.
We have known each other for a very long time, Guy.
And they kept her on for a long while, I think, too.
You've been through much, so it is understandable that you have.
Okay, so let's
forgotten.
count the problems.
We met on Melee Island when you were first trying
That is
to become
true.
a pirate.
That is true.
Hang on a second. Are we gonna do one of those flashback things? They always make me nauseous.
No, I'll make this quick.
Thank you.
Thank
I
you.
twice helped you defeat the evil pirate LeChuck. First by preparing the voodoo antidote.
No, you didn't. I did something else and I used root beer.
And then again by helping you prepare a voodoo doll of his zombie form.
And no, you didn't. I had to do that while panicking and dodging his stuff. You did none of those things.
Well, to be fair, if it wasn't for
You've
her,
helped so much and I
her
still
knowledge,
don't know your
you wouldn't
name.
have had the foresight to
I
do so.
am known by many names.
She also
on
likes to do
many
that just for fun.
different islands.
It makes it more
But names
showman-like.
have little importance.
Yeah.
You should know
Alright,
this more
fine.
than anyone, Guybrush Threepwood.
Hey.
Yes, you're right. Hey, are you making fun of me?
I wouldn't dream of it.
She's just making fun of us because, yes, we've already been
are
over
you
this
and how
before.
did you just
Fun little
appear like
trivia,
that?
his name was
I
Guybrush
am
because
gifted
old
with
Windows
the
paint
second
files had to have a
sight,
dot brush
adept
extension,
at
so his name was literally
manipulating the
Guy
forces of
Brush until he
nature
realized,
for the benefit of
hey.
all who enter
Love
my
That sounds like a not fitting pirate
You're a
name.
fashion consultant.
Well,
I think
yes,
Threepwood
but
was
that's not
taken
what
from
I
some
was
book.
referring to.
I don't know.
I am a voodoo priestess.
Yes, you are.
Neat.
You're an autumn, by the way.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you, fashion consultant.
Are
Boy,
autumns
have
blonde?
I got some stories to tell you.
Stories?
I don't know. I always thought that was more of a
Yes,
winter or
well,
spring
I'm
vibe.
sensing a great disturbance. I have to go.
She doesn't want to listen
But
to
I've
my
got to tell you
stories
about
at
LeChuck
all.
and Elaine.
I'm going to disappear now in a big flash of light. Cover your eyes.
No, wait. It started back on Dinky Island. Now, I knew LeChuck was close.
I'll be disappearing here any moment.
Leave.
She ain't.
Okay.
She ain't having that.
Place. I love what you've done with it.
Thank you. You'll have to excuse
Haven't
me.
managed it.
The kids came over to play
love
with their
that line.
paper
Anyway.
voodoo dolls.
The kids came
Okay.
over to play with
They're
their voodoo
adorable
dolls.
children. Would you
Aw.
like to see some pictures?
Aww. If she's...
For the love of all that is holy, no.
Perhaps.
Perhaps later.
Yes, there's no time for that now. I sense that something terrible has
Right.
happened.
Yep.
Hey, you're good. Something terrible has happened.
She's like, oh good,
I
this
finally
fortune cookie
proposed
was
to
right.
Elaine.
Congratulations. That doesn't sound so terrible.
And when I placed the engagement ring on her hand, she was placed under a horrible pirate curse and trapped for eternity as a solid gold statue.
Ouch.
Oh, that explains
Why'd you
it.
do that? I
I
don't
was
know.
struck with a wave
That's her-
of
that's her
overwhelming
epiphany,
hatred and
poof.
anger.
Yeah, that LeChuck was a pretty mean guy.
I was
Shut
talking
up.
about Elaine.
She's pissed at me.
Well, there's no time to worry
Ow.
about that now. We have to hurry.
Do not panic, Guybrush. She will be safe until we can break the curse.
Okay.
You only have to worry about her being stolen. Where did you hide her?
Out on the beach.
Oh, shoot.
Oh shoot.
You left her out there on the beach.
On a giant pirate island, we left
You
a
make it
giant
sound
solid
so
gold statue.
incompetent.
Go, Guybrush, hurry.
We
before
have to
you do-
run. And she's been taken.
Of
Bad shit.
course.
Elaine!
And there's the scoundrel that took her.
I've got to get her
Jerks.
back.
And thus is our
This is so
first quest:
embarrassing.
stealing back a
Looks
solid
like I'm
gold
gonna need some
statue.
more help.
We have to steal our wife back.
All right.
Damn.
Well,
It's like, really? I only
Someone
just
stole
now was
Elaine.
about to make
That
some
is
sandwiches.
Unfortunate. It will be difficult to get her back.
Great.
Do you know who kidnapped her?
Not for certain, but I suspect that it's the mangy pirates anchored in Danger Cove.
Okay.
Can you give me something to
Danger
lift the
Cove.
curse?
Heh.
No, LeChuck's curse is a very powerful one. Fueled by his anger and his intense frustration in dealing with the opposite sex.
Ooh.
I have nothing
Case in point, LeChuck is bad with women.
Curse, but there
Apparently,
is one
when the
way.
last couple times I
Great,
killed him
tell me.
twice.
You have to replace the cursed ring with a pure one of great.
She told him to drop dead.
Okay.
And he did.
A good guideline is 2 months' salary.
2 months salary. Okay, so we need a 2 month
Where are we
salary
gonna find a huge
amount,
uncursed diamond ring?
uncursed diamond ring
Legends
to replace it
speak
with.
of a whopping big diamond
Okay,
ring
whopping one on Blood Island.
Oh, goody.
Blood Island. I've never heard of it.
You will soon become quite familiar with it.
Of course,
But
the
you
blood will
must
be
be
on your
careful,
hands,
Guybrush.
Guybrush.
I have foreseen that your journey will be filled with peril and deception.
Uh huh.
I have also seen that Blood Island will be the place where you will die.
What?
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 Die? Did you say die? As in me, dead.
Don't be such a baby.
It's death.
It's
Isn't
just
there a
death.
less
I mean,
dangerous way?
what's the worst that could happen?
The value of
I
the
mean, I
ring
guess
on
granted,
Blood
LeChuck's kind of
Island
shown
comes
that
from
death
its
really isn't that
emotional
serious of
significance.
an affliction
It
here.
represents
Well, then again, we don't even know how the hell
love,
LeChuck came to be as he is.
Yeah,
in the
wait,
first
yeah,
place.
wait. Did they in Monkey Island 1? If you talk to her, like, did they
That's
ever explain
sweet.
how he got cursed to be a ghost
think
and
I
then a
have something
zombie?
in my eye.
Like, what made him such a
Do
powerful,
not
malevolent
mock the
force?
voodoo priestess.
Or, like,
I'm
does
going to
Tails
assume
go into that?
voodoo.
Blood Island sounds
All right,
dangerous.
fair enough.
Eh, it's
I
always-
was about to
yeah, I
say,
guess
just
so.
going-
It's always voodoo.
I have lived on 3 different islands.
Going
in
to
the
Tails real
past
quick, they
6
did
years.
have an explanation
I do
as
not
to
wish
why
to
LeChuck
travel
does keep
anymore.
like coming back despite being killed off so
Besides,
many
this
double aim
derelict is
times,
still in
but
escrow.
to explain that is kind of a spoiler.
Yeah, it is.
But who will explain
Okay.
away gaping
Yeah, who's
potholes?
gonna explain all this stuff?
You've got to come. You're my only hope.
No, Guybrush. There is another.
That's a Star Wars reference.
No
How
shit.
do I
No,
get to
no
Blood
shit.
You will need 3 things.
Okay.
A map to Blood Island,
Gotcha.
for the journey is a long and dangerous
It's only
one.
like
simple
2
enough.
miles.
A seaworthy ship to
Okay,
take
an actual
you there,
ship
and an experienced
and a good crew.
Sounds like something. Sounds like something we already done in the first game.
How will I find the ring on Blood Island?
Yes,
Wait,
it
did
is.
we
All I
get
can
it?
say is that I see
I was about to
a
say,
Yeah, we
did
got a
we
crew
look
in the
for a
last
map
one,
in the
too.
first game?
connected with that ring. And I
you can
feel
count almost the
great
second game as that.
sadness associated with it.
True. That's a
You
good
will
point.
learn more once you have
I mean, the second game we got the map. First game we got the ship and the crew.
Blood Island, here I come.
Alright, so with that said, a lot of this dialogue isn't really that important, and I don't want to waste too much time, but there's a lot of flavor text in this
I want
game.
to know what voodoo spell you're working on.
I'll show some of it off.
spell?
Yeah, that giant thing.
Oh, this. This is just a fondue I'm making for tonight.
Oh, yum.
Would you like
Ooh.
to try it?
Does it have any skink toes in it?
A few.
Eh,
Mm.
gosh, dang it. Alright, but yeah, there's a lot of flavor text in this game. It's really a great
Thanks
game.
for
If you
your
can
help.
get your hands on
Gotta
it
go.
somehow, I was using Scum VM for it.
Yeah, that's.
If you're able to get your hands on it, I recommend it.
I will say though, because I use ScumVM to play myself, but just be warned, I think it only will work well on certain operating systems. Like with the older stuff, like Hit the Road and whatnot, it worked fine. But whenever I tried to play Curse on like my current OS, which is Windows 7, it'll work fine up until the point where you have to swap to Disk 2, which actually that's another thing to talk about the original release of Curse. It was one of those 2-disc games.
Oh yeah, you go to Blood Island, it's swapped to this too. Okay. So, I'm gonna be doing some exploring around here on the Plunder Island.
That's weird. I didn't think dandruff moved.
That's not dandruff.
Oh.
Yuck.
That takes.
Too bad
Well,
we're
let's
gonna
take
need that.
some.
Yep, and looks like a glove. So we're in the backstage of a theater, randomly enough. But yeah, I'm just doing some exploring.
It's a magic wand.
Okay, take it.
Watch me make this disappear.
Nice.
Yoink.
Also in your face AAA games. This game has working mirrors.
Tch.
Man, all these games that don't have mirrors that work properly.
It's empty. Or is it?
Oh, that's right, the magic wand.
Da-da-da.
Like
Bugs
my
animate even in the item screen.
Yep. Hi-ya.
And now shall come
Presto!
a book.
Hey, it worked. There's something inside.
Yeah, let's see what that book is.
The C's of ventriloquism.
What?
I have no idea how ventriloquists are able to say like B and M and T.
Hey! It's a sticker from Blood Island.
Oh, wait.
It says,
Ooh.
Blood Island is for bleeders. A message
That
from the
means
Blood
that
Island
someone has
Tourism
been there
Council.
before.
Hey, maybe the performer who owns this trunk knows how to get to Blood
That's the
Island.
issue. It's like a lot of people don't seem to know unless you've already been there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To swab or not to swab?
Oh dear.
No, that's not
They're
right.
trying to perform Shakespeare.
Very butchered
I think
Shakespeare.
Yeah, I was have to say, whoever's doing the casting call is blind as a bat.
Well,
Have
it's
you been to
not
Blood
just
Island?
a casting call.
But of
Like,
course.
let's see if we discuss that a
Blood
little bit
Island
here.
was once the place to be if you were an artist in the Caribbean. Those were the days. We were young and wild, pushing the limits.
This just
of our
at the moment, sorry, this just kind of
Oh,
reminded me. There was
what
another
risky
animated
and
point and click adventure game that I loved.
We
Has
were
anyone here ever
to
heard of a series
sharpen
called
offense,
Discworld by
mainstream
Terry Pratchett?
sensibilities
I
of
have
our
not.
audiences.
Can't say that's
Oh, what did you
familiar.
perform?
Dinner theater
It was
mostly.
basically, literally,
Could you tell me how I can find
think
Blood
of
Island?
think of the Discworld as like the Monty Python before Monty Python of
He
fantasy
would know how
writing.
to get there.
Oh wow.
We
Really
are
good
not
comedy,
right.
really good
He's a
humor.
member of the Brimstone Beach Club.
Terry Pratchett
here
was
on
actually really
Plunder
great,
Island.
and they made a
You
few
might
point and
catch
click
him
adventure
there.
games. I don't know if LucasArts had anything to do with them. It may
Can
have
I join
been
your show?
Psychosis or
blunt.
whatever that one with the owl
You just
logo.
don't have the
Psychosis.
hands of a spear carrier.
Yeah, maybe it may have been them,
You
or
have
maybe someone
no
else. But they made
idea how
two
often I hear them.
point and click adventure games. One that was pixely, and one that was actually pretty
I'm a
well 2D
dangerous
animated, like
pirate.
this one.
Who are you?
And
Cromwell.
the
Slappy Cromwell.
Slappy Cromwell.
It's not my real name.
But
Doctor.
my favorite bit of it was
My agent told me my given name
Rincewind,
just
the
didn't
wizard
have
who was your main
star.
protagonist. Guessed who his
What
voice
was your
actor
given
was?
Rex Fortune, adventure seeker.
Rex Fortune.
I see.
Are you kidding me? That seems pretty.
Please, can I join your
worthwhile
show?
for- that seems
I was a
worthwhile
treat
for a
in my
star name.
kindergarten play.
Yeah.
We already have
Oh, I guess Discord. I
Oh.
guess Discord messed with me because I actually didn't hear the name at
What's
first.
that putrid stench?
Oh no! I was actually waiting. Okay, so guess who was Rincewind's voice
This
actor?
is the master work of the bar.
Who?
I don't know.
Do you really think
Okay,
it's that?
Eric Idle.
Hmm.
I'm going
Was
to
the
hope
Great
and pretend
Pyramid
that you
of
guys
Cheops
know who
originally
Eric Idle is.
481 feet high?
Sounds familiar. The name sounds familiar.
I know who he is.
Couldn't have
He-
altered the material.
Okay, James, he was Brave Sir Robin
Could I have
from
taken up my
he was
regiment
Brave
and
Sir Robin
stabbed
from
it back
Monty
to the
Python.
unsullied poetry of the master?
I'm trying to think what else he was
You
from.
read-
Hang on, I think I know one
Shakespeare?
that Gems
I
might
was
know a little
compelled.
familiar with.
Not a single person
He
was
was
kind
the
to any of my
evil. He was the brother's voice when he turned evil in Secret of NIMH 2.
Not men enough to confront their own sensitive
Oh,
nature.
okay.
He was
So
also
I
Merlin from
rewrote
Shrek 3.
the whole folio,
Oh,
soundtracking the
super.
brilliance of
But please do not take those roles like his own.
45
He's amazing. His stuff on Monty Python is incredible.
He is.
I'll take your word for it.
Beer. A
It,
theft.
DreamWorks just did not know how to use him. Neither did someone who thought that Nim needed a sequel.
Carry on.
That completely, apparently, like, retconned and treated the Mother Mouse as if she was diddly squat.
Seriously.
But who cares? Make the statue
get
for
the
the
feeling
guy
that-
who defeated a mouse, not the one that used an ancient power.
Yeah. I was about to say, I get the feeling that the people behind that were, and this is just me making a joke, I get the feeling that the people who made that were, like, really pissed that Timmy didn't get to do much in the sequel, and they were like, oh, we'll show you how Timmy's a better person. Oh, these guys.
Welcome, patron. The
Oh,
Barbary Coast.
They're a barber
where
crew
every haircut
with a
is an
famous voice
adventure.
actor.
Aye. And if you're wanting a haircut, you'll
Ah,
have
rest
to
in
wait
peace,
until I'm
good
finished
sir.
with Captain Rottingham here.
Hey,
You
Uncle
guys pirate
Scrooge.
barbers?
We prefer the term buccaneer hairstylists.
Actually,
Great.
3
Maybe you
famous
guys can
voice
help me find
actors in
this
here.
huge
One of them I know
diamond ring
Logan
I'm
knows
looking for.
already, and the third
Diamond
one who's
ring?
currently getting his
Yeah,
wig cut.
it's supposedly enormous, and it's on Blood Island.
Blood Island?
Who is the
Never
guy who
heard
getting
of
his
it.
wig cut?
It's a funny story.
That
really.
is
I need to
actually
flip this
Tom
curse
Kane.
that's turned my girlfriend into a solid gold
Huh.
statue.
Solid.
And for those that need a
gold.
reminder, he is Mr. Harriman from
Wait a second.
Foster's,
Did I just
and
share too
Magneto and Wolverine and the X-Men.
oh, interesting.
And then Cutthroat Bill, who we'll be
Ahoy
meeting in a
there,
second.
I'm Guybrush
I know him
Threepwood,
more
mighty
famously as
pirate.
being the voice of
Of course
Cornfed
you
from
are.
Duckman.
Okay, then. Who are you?
Edward Van Helgen.
And this guy,
Not the.
he's cool.
That's right. Mine is the name that pirates fear the most. Edward Snugglecakes. Van Helgen.
Snugglecakes.
Dude,
How dare you?
how'd you like to join my ever-growing pirate group?
Yeah.
Your crew. Why would I want to be on your crew?
It's gonna
Just
be
going
a
back to
blast.
flavor text real
We're
quick,
going to
I don't know
Blood
if Logan
Island.
shows
Sorry,
it off,
Threepwood.
but there's a
As much
particular
as I'd
bit of
love to be
flavor
out at
text
sea
you can
again,
do
I could never
with
serve a captain
this guy here
who
that's
wasn't a
actually
gentleman and
really
who
funny
wasn't
if you go
my
all the way
equal.
through it, and it's Guybrush Wang to join their barbershop quartet.
Gentlemen, that's me
We'll
all
see in a
over.
second.
Then prove it. If you can defeat me in a gentleman's duel, I'll join your crew.
Ooh,
All right,
Oh,
let's get to dueling.
gentleman's duel. you
No,
say.
no. There are rules.
okay.
If you want to duel with me, you have to give me sufficient insults.
Okay.
Oh, so we're doing insult
Okay.
sword fighting again?
Yeah.
we say
How appropriate. You fight like a cow.
How appropriate. You fight like a cow.
A classic.
That's an old one.
Ah.
Come back to
Ah.
fresher material,
Fine.
eh?
I don't want to insult you. Why can't we just get along?
Like good pirates.
Yeah.
You went from pirating to hairstyling. Why?
The music of the sea is something that takes hold of your soul.
Yeah, he's a
and
musician at
never
heart.
lets go. But the
Yep.
life of a sailor is a rough one.
They all
And the
are.
sea shows no mercy. It was no easy choice to leave, but I realized that I could still enjoy the music of the sea while remaining safely on land.
In
Yeah,
the
if you're
most
just close enough to the sea.
and by
hanging out the docks
doing
and
one of the
singing
most
pattern
classics of
sailing?
music
No,
interpretation.
believe me, that doesn't work.
Barbershop
By starting
quartet.
a barbershop quartet,
Yeah.
obviously.
Obviously, but there are only 3 of you.
Auditions didn't go as well as we'd hoped.
What?
We once had a tenor named Dominique, but he left. Artistic differences.
I
Aw.
see. I could be the 4th.
I could be the 4th in your barbershop
Let
quartet.
this Dominique help out.
No, that's okay. I was wrong.
No.
We don't need one after all.
Oh, come on. I've really got away
Oh,
with
don't
the ballad.
quit playing
All
hard
right.
at get jerk
Let's
ass.
Here he goes.
Let's see, what do you play?
Plunder on my mind. Wooden Lake. We're
Puppet
supposed to
commercial
start-
jingle.
Oh, here we
Public
go.
commercial jingle.
For those cold, dark shipboard nights, we've got boxers, briefs, and tights. Made from cotton, silk, or satin, in styles Anglo, Dutch, and Latin. When you sail, don't take a chance, wearing nothing neath your pants. Trust, Silver's Long Johns. They breathe.
Oh, my dear, sweet, merciful Savior in heaven.
Pretty good, huh?
You must take an oath now, before man and God.
Yes.
that you will never, ever again sing in public.
Oh,
So, what are you telling me exactly?
Jeez.
Ow.
We should probably leave.
Whoa,
Take an oath
time.
before man
Let's
and
go.
God.
Yeah, it's
No.
like. And what's funny is that
Ahoy
if you go
there,
further
I'm
into
Guybrush
that and actually
Threepwood,
seeing all the
Mighty Pirate.
choices,
So-
he progressively,
So
he not
it's
only
good
gets
to meet
more and
you,
more sick of it,
Mr.
but there's a point where he
Bill.
actually,
Bill?
they don't
That's your
animate it
pirate
because,
name,
you know, it's
Bill?
too expensive, but they actually imply that he had a
Bill.
stroke during one of them.
Oh, I see. Well, that puts
Oh,
a whole new
jeez.
spin on it, doesn't it?
Oh dear, he's
How'd you break
cutthroat
into the
Bill.
hairstyling industry?
I saw an ad to join a barbershop quartet.
And the other thing I can think of is like,
No,
imagine if
that
he
must
just like
be very
hands you
rewarding
a giant
What's
like
that
hammer
supposed
or
to
a giant
mean?
shovel, like
Me?
here, hit me
Just that,
with this in the head as hard as you
cutting
can.
hair and,
Oh god.
singing
Don't
must
hold
be
back.
Just a lot of fun.
It's like a party every day. Some days I just don't know how to contain my joy.
He's very happy
See?
right now.
Giddy,
Don't worry.
And the laughter bubbles out of me like a sparkling fountain of mirth and gaiety.
Okay.
He's
new
really
topic.
happy, I swear.
Are you ever going
I
back
can
to
see he
pirating?
contains his,
Maybe.
I can see he expresses
someday,
himself just like
If I
Shat.
find the right captain.
Perfect. I'll be your
I
captain.
can see he expresses
Onward to
himself
Blood
kind of like,
Island and
say,
high adventure.
Shadow does.
Come?
You, a
Little.
captain? Hardly.
What fun
What?
Why can't I be a
indeed.
captain? I discovered Big Whoop,
I'm the mighty pirate
and it
who
was
defeated
actually not
LeChuck.
that
And
exciting.
what do you have
Yeah,
to show
it was a
for
big,
it?
big
I've
whoop.
got a ton of cool stories.
Treasure. Immense mounds of gold and diamonds, solid gold scepters
He
of
wants
power,
treasure. He wants to know that you
Well, I've got these nickels.
Wooden?
can. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some
Yeah.
treasure hunter you are. You couldn't
We got
find
problems with
gold
some
in
mad
a
loot.
jewelry shop.
Yeah.
I bet I could find gold on this very island.
How much would you bet?
Well, I've got these nickels.
Right. Come back when you have
So,
some
okay,
real treasure
if we can show them.
to
So yeah, as you can see, these guys
It's been a
are
pleasure.
associated
Bye.
with the part of the quest that is getting a crew from them. Oh, Jawbreaker.
It's only got a little bit of spitting hair on it.
Yeah, it's good enough.
That'll work.
Ahoy there!
Ahoy there! I'm Guybrush
Alright, that's my
Threepwood, and I'm
line.
a mighty pie.
Quiet.
Red.
Oh.
Huh?
Don't distract him when he's working on me.
Aye, laddie. You'll have to wait your turn. It's the pirate way.
So this is pretty much, yeah, this is Alan Young, and they just literally told him, don't do anything different, just be Scrooge. That's all we need. Excuse me while I do some sabotage in classic Monkey Island 2 fashion.
No hard feelings, Mr. What's your name?
Holy infestation! You've been struck with the hair demon.
What
Oh,
are you
dear.
talking about?
The cursed head vermin. The scourge of every hygienic sailor on the
No.
seven seas.
He does
Not
sound
the
slightly-
lice!
Sure as I'm standing here, they're wriggling about your
I was about to say, he
scalp like
sounds
a
slightly
fucking wretched
gruffer
sea
than
lion.
he does as Scrooge.
Good analogy.
This calls
Good analogy.
drastic action.
Yeah, I guess.
Wait,
I'm
Well, by this
bringing
point, you're starting to get
gold
those
Old
hair
Ironside.
age.
No, let's not be too rash.
Rash. That's a bad
Oh,
sign.
here we go.
There's no time to lose. I'm going to have to amputate.
Amputate?
No, you'll ruin my hair.
Sorry. Whoosh! And out you go!
There he goes.
And the places in the world is a lot much safer place. So
Wow.
after such a display of power, we're going to approach this man to join our crew.
That's
And-
great.
Pray to God your breath does not stink.
Yeah, till next time, everybody.
Bye-bye!
Bless me bagpipes.